I'm going to read from the Cafe Review. I have here a cover of one of my card paintings. I've done a series. I've done through 1 through 7. I've done the face cards and the jokers. Hopefully, before I croak, I'd like to finish up 8, 9, 10. But I'm not sure because I keep going everywhere else. And this is the back. And they were very nice, and they asked me for some poems. And what I've gone and done is I gave them all the poems that are in Afterthought, the book that Steve Clay did on all my devotional paintings. And I'll read. To begin, 1. A triangle dreams of having a tail, a striped tail. Like a sergeant, it walks a straight line. When he was young, Walt Whitman had a short beard. In the Civil War, Walt Whitman had a long beard, and he fed pie to the wounded. Whitman's Leaves of Grass stings America's being, its worth and its person. America learns to live and die. 3. There is no poem inside these triangles. There is heat and a heartbeat that will not destruct. 3 angles go up, 3 sides come down. 4. Oh, Black Mountain, wonderful place, desperate place. I was blown to where light abstracts the smallest thing, into the core of a vernacular, into the heart of the abstract. No wind blows, but stillness blows me. No reason, no existence blows the shapes that have lost their edges. Oh, Black Mountain. One wonderful place, desperate place. Blow your feathers and your worms. Your mulch produces the surface. Your bravery blows forgiveness. Your anger blows freedom. Oh, Black Mountain, wonderful place, desperate place. I was blown to where light abstracts the smallest thing, into the core of vernacular, into the heart of the abstract. No wind but the stillness blows me. No reason, no existence blows the shapes that have lost their edges. 5. Before there was charcoal, there was fire, and naked bodies are heard. Give me a home and something to eat. Give me water. Give me sex. Give me before you give. Give me a painting with 4 corners and a center to keep me warm. 6. Necklace. Pride being true to what is said can only be said on land. Stretch the canvas and size the Atlantic. My mother's eyes are the necklace of my childhood, and I wear pride being true to what is said can only be said on land. Stretch canvas and size the Atlantic. Number 7. Emily Dickinson made it very clear to her family she was not interested in the King's English. With language I am me, without it I am yours, and that can never be. Verbs, nouns, and articles. Emily Dickinson conjugated a language that became the furniture of her bedroom. With language I am me, without it I am yours, and that can never be. 8. Drawing. Inside the red bricks of Bruges, Modigliani's found Africa in Paris and spoke French. Was he never paid? In Paris, he continued to cough and to smoke. and smoke a bird's eye. A nipple full of honey is a shawl for the desert heat. Remember, she too is inside the red bricks of Bruges. Dinner for two. When Dante saw Beatrice, he told her they would have breakfast in New York, lunch in London, dinner in Paris. All these poems, except for 2 and 4, were published in Afterthought, Paintings and a Poem, a special limited edition of only 20 copies, reproductions of Basil King's paintings, published by Granary Press in 2022. The copies now reside in special libraries in the U.S. For more information, visit Granary website. Walt Whitman was deleted from the Granary edition due to technical problems with the page. 4. The poem was part of Basil King's narration in the band production of Richard Reed Perry and Bruce Dessner's Black Mountain Song in 2014. Baz was not used as the narrator when the production was later presented in England at Black Mountain College. It was first published as a poem in Learning to Draw a History, Spike and Dival, Skylight Press, 2011, in part 2 of The Real Thing Has 4 Parts. Emily Dickinson was published as Emily Dickinson was published as a stand-alone in Talisman Journal in 2022. And that's the end of that.